Hello, Fear the Meerkat here. Welcome to another hopefully exciting episode of Fable the Lost Chapters. That's my phone for some reason. Sorry. Anyway, let's talk to such a girl.
Follow me!
How may I help you today?
I'm kinda busy, mate. You know, I really hope you can see the beautiful graphics on the... I know I've mentioned them before, but I hope that they're sort of clear on the videos. I think the videos seem to make them a bit fuzzy, and I am really sorry about that.
Oh, woe is me. My son is poorly. It's me boy. My poor little boy. We were on a picnic at Lookout Point when he found these strange mushrooms. The witch in Bowerstone Key says we shouldn't worry, but she needs more of the mushrooms before she can cure him. I would find them myself, but I need to look after Aldi. Please, could you help us?
I suppose we're quite lucky that Aldi's doesn't serve magic mushrooms, because Aldi might have been named the shop. It's a shop that we have in England for anyone not English who's watching this. Anyway, Aldi could very well have been named after this kid, but fortunately it turned out to be a rather uninspiring supermarket. So that's good. Anyway, yes, we need to stop this kid from being high, and so for that we need to find mushrooms somewhere. I could trade with this guy, but I'm going to do it later. Plus he has a silly name. So let's ignore him. I need to find these mushrooms. I'm going to be saying some quite strange sentences in this game, I suspect. So yes, to my intense irritation that I have again had to record this twice.
Hey man.
I'll explain why in a minute. Let's talk to these 70s prog rock, high as a kite people.
Oh, are you talking to me?
Looks like it.
You know, sound waves can make your head spin into the sun. I've seen it happen, man.
So, they knew what sound waves were in the old days of Fable. Interesting.
If only I hadn't lost my mushroom of truth in the guild, I'd be able to show you.
Mushroom of Truth, the sequel to South Park Stick of Truth, coming out soon to a game shop near you. So yeah, he's lost mushroom apparently. So that sounds promising.
Hey, if you keep really still, I can see your skeleton. Far out, man.
These guys are hilarious.
You're from the guild, aren't you? Man, what a place. If you go back there, maybe you can find our mushroom.
That's interesting. Why?
I was standing on those stepping stones in that pool where the door talks. Man, it just flew right out of my hand.
You feeling okay?
Man, I think fairies have burrowed their way into my gums.
Alright, so, as I said, I unfortunately have had to record this twice due to irritating slowdown problems with my game.
Oh wow, I can't believe you lost the mushroom of truth. We're stuck in a world of lies now, man.
I didn't mean to. It was that door, man. I swear it sneezed all over me. It just fell out of my hand.
Now somewhere here is a pool, and we need that pool because it will take us to the place where we can get the fishing rod. This probably leads to the... Well, I've got a feeling that you need to go through great wood to find what we're looking for. So yeah, there were slowdown problems because of wasp enemies. So I had to re-record this. See these wasp enemies, and hopefully this time they're not going to be a problem, but...
Simple when you know how.
I might well avoid them for the moment so that I don't run into the same problems. No, this isn't the way. I might cut out some of my searching for the correct path. I don't know. I might also need to fight these things.
Easy. Chicken chaser, I believe.
Yeah, why do people keep bringing that up? So you occasionally find these chests, if Fable 2 is anything to go by, where they you don't need keys to open them. And there can be some serious problems with recording if there's slowdown. Apparently it can just sort of cut bits out of your video, which is quite annoying. I didn't realise that was a feature, but it is. And his head is going weird as well. Bizarre. Alright, it's not Orchard Farm that I want. But maybe Orchard Farm is close.
Try to get your combat multiplier even higher.
Yes, the combat multiplier, you see a red fist there. Well, it's just disappeared, but it's normally there. And that red fist indicates your combat multiplier.
Dead. Thought so.
I'm looking for this, basically. Fisher Creek, because this is where you could get the fishing mod. So...
Help! Help me!
So the more enemies you manage to get... Anyway, yes, the more enemies you manage to get without... I'm just going to wander around because I want to explain this to you, and it's about to go into a cutscene after this. So the more enemies you get without being hit, and without pausing for too long, the higher your multiplier goes.
I thank you, young lad. I ain't cast me line for so long I got me the shakes. Been eating bait worms all week.
Couldn't have come at a worse time either. I've got me a fishing competition to organise. I tell you what, I'll give you free entry to the competition. Least I could do.
You'll be needing this here fishing rod. Made it myself.
For those, as I say, people across the Atlantic who have been used to watching British films and Americans trying to imitate British accents, watch this, because the people on here have real British accents, and you might get some idea of what we actually sound like.
All you need to do is cast your rod over one of them ripples there.
Either you'll be able to see this, or because of slowdown, the video will just be paused right now and you'll see a still image on the screen and nothing else for the next 15 minutes. I'll enter the fishing contest later. There really is so much stuff during this game. So as you can see, below the word insert, the fishing rod has appeared. So now all you need to do is press insert, or whatever the equivalent button is in your button arrangements. Right, well that's unfortunate. Basically what you have to do is you need to keep the bar from going as far along as it can, the bar that's on my right side. So think about where my right hand would be. as close to the mouse as possible, I'm right-handed. So you need to keep that bar from going all the way to the top, basically, by clicking the left mouse button a lot. But if it goes red, then you need to stop. No, it's insert I need. There we go. As soon as it goes green, you need to start clicking again. And you'll manage to get one of these. I don't know if the golden one is good or not, but now we've learnt how to do that, and I'm in fact going to save it in a minute.
That's a hell of a catch. You should come back here later. I'm reviving the great old fishing competition. There's plenty more fishing spots round here, if the mood takes you.
Ah, this reminds me of the good old days of the fishing competition of Legend of Zelda. The Let's Play of which you'll be able to see. Well, you'll be able to see if you're watching this on YouTube and not DX Story. Sorry, I will be uploading some of my YouTube videos on... Sorry, Vimeo. I will be uploading some of my YouTube videos to Vimeo. It's DX Story that I'm using to record this at some point. Just not yet. And I have just stunned myself in the back if this recording doesn't work. That sort of looked like a bag of money. I don't know, it might not have been. Ooh, it's dark and insecty.
Pleasant surprise to see you.
Yeah, I know, it's always cool to see me, but I probably ought to be using this instead. As I say, I'm going to try to avoid these things because I would rather not have slowdown volumes. At some point I ought to try using will or one of the other disciplines on this thing, but not quite yet. So I'm probably going to keep this episode at less than half an hour. I think that would be a good idea.
Hey.
Now we need to go back and get that mushroom. Now the reason I'm heading to Barstone, assuming that I can get in at night, is that there's a transporter pad there. That's interesting, they don't lock the gates at night. And this should transport me to where I need to go, because I'm lazy. I don't want to walk all the way there. Not really lazy, it's just because I think it would be quite hard for me to locate the Heroes Guild. I don't
now
want to
this one looks promising.
too long.
Oh, hello. You must be the kid Maze is always talking about. Can't imagine what he sees in you. Still, I suppose Maze knows best. But where are my manners? I'm Briar Rose. No doubt you've heard of me. No time for autographs, I'm afraid. I have to get to Knothole Glade for an important mission. Speaking of which, if you came for a quest card, all the best ones have gone already. I'm sure the guild can find you something to do, though. I hear the kitchens need cleaning.
Ah, it seems I have a rival. Interesting. It's not that interesting. It's mildly annoying, actually. Anyway, right, I need to go outside. Kitchens are claiming indeed. Ah, nothing like a midnight walk in the guild in order to get to the place where there's a magic mushroom.
The tour is now heading for the servants' quarters.
said magic mushroom we will be giving to a witch, so that she can cure the fact that a little kid's gotten high on it. And that's what most of my nighttime walks end up being about. It is bizarre. Anyway. Man, that mushroom fought hard to not get caught. You would have thought it being the mushroom that wouldn't be able to do very much, wouldn't you, to fight back against my fishing line? But no, as I say, I mean, just look at the way it's twirling there, under its own power. This is clearly an incredibly energetic mushroom. I hope I'm talking enough during these Let's Play episodes. The thing is, it is actually quite hard to find stuff to say when you're busy concentrating on playing a game. I suppose you have to just sort of pause a bit.
Don't break any of our rules.
Alright, I have lived here for all of my adolescence and quite a good deal of my childhood. I am aware that I shouldn't break the law.
How's our now on our way to the bank?
Well, I will talk to you later, mate. You've got a green thing around you, so clearly I'm supposed to talk to you at some point. But for now, I need to go back to Boundstone with this mushroom.
Obey the law.
I will. At this point, I think actually I ought to explain something. I have decided that curing... Right, got it. I have decided that curing the little boy is probably the good mission, the heroic one, and I would probably get sort of evil now, if you see what I mean, by helping those two guys to keep on tripping. So I'm not going to do that. I think if it's green you're allowed to go in. If it's blue you're not. There's something specific I'm looking for, and you'll see what it is in a minute. Ah yes. I will talk to the bartender later, definitely. I'm hoping this is the right price. If not, I guess I can cut this bit out until I find the right bit.
Oh, now! What'll it be, sir? How are you doing?
Ah, here we go. Yes, you need to wait until the shop's open, and then you need to go in this shop here. I spotted this whilst I was playing the last episode, but I decided it wasn't quite time to go and get it yet. Well, I believe that it's the Bowerstone key we need to go to get this thing with mushrooms sorted. I actually want to...
Chicken chaser mean?
It means nothing. But I will get a new title in the next episode. In the next episode, I want to do a whole bunch of stuff, including trading and things like that, and altering my appearance, hopefully. But for now, I think I should leave that and Bowerstone Key, where I can talk to the witch later. For now, I'm gonna finish this episode because I don't want it to be too long, and I will see you next time.